And the Big 12, Big East Big 12 battle for 2021 is set. I'll send this tweet. I'll show you this tweet. It is the lineup, Baylor Villanova in Waco. Jay Wright takes his crew to Scott Drew next season. That's going to be fun.
That's going to be awesome. In Waco, too. In Waco, Baylor coming off a national championship.
Sweet 16 rematch, right?
Running back.
Yeah.
A healthy Villanova team, too, I would assume.
And that was, in my opinion, the Villanova game was the hardest game we played in the entire tournament.
Yeah.
We were down by 7 at half. It was brutal.
Yeah, I mean, once you got past Villanova, you're kind of thinking like, okay,
all right,
we're feeling good. Yeah.
Arkansas.
Even Arkansas, there were some times where we were like, gosh, dang it, don't blow this lead.
Yeah.
But, no, that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. I mean, how much do you think you learned about Baylor at that point in the season?
Huge
so
amount.
much, right?
Because Mark Few coaches to his opponents. He's one of the best coaches in college basketball. So you have to anticipate that he's going to know these guys. He's going to be able to provide a scheme that's going to counter what Baylor is good at. So it's really, can the team rise and overcome the diversity that Coach Few is going to throw? He's going to run zone. He's going to run man. He's going to do everything. He's going to be a great test for Baylor early in the season. What day is that, Drake?
I don't see a date yet. I don't know if they've established a date for when they're going to play these. I'm still looking for that, but I think that Villanova, Gillespie. Is it Colin Gillespie that's still there? Is it Colin?
I think so.
Yes,
yeah, I think so.
I mean, that's going to be. You get him. I'm pretty sure he's coming back too. How about just being able to face some top tier national championship caliber competition? Villanova's a top 5 preseason team next season.
And how about Baylor to have to play a non-conference game like Villanova and then run the gauntlet in the Big 12? I think because we saw Gonzaga played a lot of those non-conference games early and then kind of coasted the rest of the way, which isn't their fault. It's the conference they're playing in. But for Baylor to be able to play a team that's nationally going to be a powerhouse that could very well see again in March, like that is invaluable. And I think you were speaking to Jay Wright, I think is what you were saying, is what you were speaking to before, Andrew. I think that's a great point.
I said Mark Few.
No, great. I knew what you were saying. I just wanted to make sure that you knew, or the people knew that you knew what you're saying, because I know that you're very knowledgeable about that as well.
You got Villanova in the way too early top 25 right now, slated at number 2 in the country. And a few years, Villanova saw significant production. Amari Spellman, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. They return a lot of guard-oriented guys, Colin Gillespie, Jermaine Samuels. So a lot of that team returns from last season that made it to here. Projected starting lineup, here's what they averaged last year. Gillespie, 14 points per game. Justin Moore, 13. Caleb Daniels, 10. Jermaine Samuels, 12. So, 4 guys that averaged double digits last year coming back.
And Villanova's going to have an enormous target on this game, not only because they lost to Baylor, but because they lost to Baylor without Colin Gillespie. Like, this is going to be hey, we could have beat y'all in the tournament if we had our best player kind of game for them to try and make a statement. So, that's going to be a battle, man. I anticipate that to be like a March Madness kind of feel in Waco. Like that better be sold out, better be tailgating, like that better be the buzz that week in Waco.
Top 5 matchup. It's a top 5 matchup. It says Baylor's number 7 preseason right now in the way too early. And this just shows what ESPN